All right, well, I just want to welcome everyone to my first installment of what hopes to become a kind of, sports memorabilia meets Indiana Jones type situation, right? So my son Thomas and I are going to go on an adventure today. We're going to take a look back on one of the most prized cards in sports memorabilia history, the Michael Jordan rookie card. So our adventures today are going to take you to the store that I purchased the pack for 40 cents that yielded the Michael Jordan card. I'm also going to take you to the house where that card was stored for many years. Most of those years, I did not know where in the house it was, which caused me great angst. And so we'll talk a little bit about that. And then we're also going to go across the bridge and go into North Philadelphia to the place where the card was produced, where it was actually printed at 10th and Somerville. So come along with us for this little journey, and we'll have a good time exploring South Jersey and Philadelphia on a mission to find more Michael Jordan rookie cards. All right, our first leg of the adventure, we're going to head to what used to be known as Cumberland Farms. It's something different now, but this is going to be our first stop along the way. So sit back, strap in, and let's roll. All right, we are in beautiful Broadmoor, New Jersey. And what you have here is the Speedy Mart, which when I was growing up was a Cumberland farm. So this is the location that 35 years ago, I, against my mother's best wishes, crossed Somerdale Road in order to go here and buy cards. And I would buy baseball cards galore back then. This was late 86, early 87 when that was all the rage. And didn't really want anything but baseball cards. But if baseball cards weren't available, I still needed that sensation of kind of ripping open a wax pack, so I'd buy whatever was available. It just so happened for about 2 months, the only thing available here were basketball cards, and they happened to be 1986 Fleer basketball, the first year for basketball cards in about 5 years, because there hadn't been any for a while. And I kind of begrudgingly bought them only because baseball cards weren't available. So we're gonna go in and just see, if by chance any of those cards 35 years later are still available here. I'm guessing probably not. So Thomas, this is probably right about where those packs would have been for sale way back in the day. My name's Tug. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Sam.
All right, nice to meet you, Sam. Just a couple quick questions. When I was a kid, about 35 years ago, this was my go-to place, and this is where I purchased for 40 cents a pack of cards that happened to have a Michael Jordan rookie in it. That's now worth thousands and tens of thousands of dollars, right? So I guess my first question to you is this. Those cards weren't very popular back then, and so they probably didn't sell everything they had. Is there any chance that somewhere in this store there might be like a box of those cards from way back then that's just sitting collecting dust and people forgot about?
I don't think so, and if I go around and if I do find a Michael Jordan card, I'm going to keep it to myself. I ain't gonna give it to nobody or anything, because it's a lot of money right now.
So chances are there's nothing from back then. If there is, you're gonna take it and pounce on it.
Oh, yeah.
Would there be any kind of like 10% finder's fee that I would get for giving you the idea, or no?
Oh, if I do find it, I'm willing to share it with you.
Oh, you the man.
Yep.
All right, good deal.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it, buddy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, and be safe.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, so that was promising. That didn't go too bad. So he's gonna look around, and should he find anything, he did promise to share it with me. If I was him, I would break that promise, but hopefully he's a little bit better with that than I am. All right, we are off to 332 Orchard Avenue. Always love that address. It just kind of rolls off the tongue. It's almost poetic. This is where I was raised. My parents had actually raised their first 5 children in Northeast Philly, not too far from where the Fleer cards were produced. But I think having 5 kids in the 2-bedroom row home got a little old. So they took a chance, moved out to Columbus, Ohio for a new business venture. Moved the whole family out there, bought a new house near that godforsaken school, Ohio State. And next thing you know, like 6 months later, the company went under. And so my father had a new mortgage, 5 kids, and no job. So luckily he was able to quickly shift gears and moved back. This is where I grew up. It was a great place to grow up. I had an awesome childhood. So here we are at 332 Orchard Avenue in Broadmoor, right across the street from Broadmoor Park. You got the old McGlinchey residence next door. Loritos used to live here. Janix, Howitt, Bates, Simpkins. This is like the greatest place in the world. Coley's, it was awesome. The Glens. And then you got the Shells and the Lamberts down there. That was my bedroom window. And then the window on the side of the house closest to us, if you come over here, that was also my bedroom window. But if you look beyond that, there's another window. And that's actually the window to the room where I stored all my cards, including boxes and boxes of what I considered commons. And so that ultimately was the resting place for years of not just the Michael Jordan card, but all those basketball cards, because to me, basketball cards were common. And what happened was Jordan started winning championships. He was beating the Sixers on the way to winning those championships, which was really bad. And then with each championship he won, the price of the card went higher and higher, and I hated him more and more because I had lost this holy grail of cards. At least I thought I had. We are now on the next leg, exiting Broadmoor, then exiting New Jersey, and going to North Philadelphia. All right, we are crossing the Walt Whitman Bridge currently and exiting New Jersey, heading to Philadelphia. All right, we are arriving at 10th and something, and this is the old Fleer manufacturing plant where the Michael Jordan rookie cards were produced. So we're going to stop by and do some exploring. Actually, I think that might have been an elevated train that just went by, so I think that's the L. And there is the Fleer plant that, you know, for decades and decades made gum.
Here's a Philadelphia plant devoted to the production of the largest selling penny confection in the world. What is it? The name of the company will probably tell you right away. That is, if you're a chewer of Fleer's double bubble gum. Here are some people who chew it, and not just for fun. They're researchers who seek by every possible method, including this one, to develop an ever better tasting, longer lasting chewing gum that'll inflate into great big bubbles.
Made gum, and then eventually sports cards, baseball cards, and then in 1986 made Fleer basketball cards, the premier edition. And they were produced here, printed here, cut here, and then distributed throughout the country. So this is where the Michael Jordan rookie card was born, every single one of them. My guess is that there might be some old treasures hidden up there. So we're gonna see if we can use Thomas's cuteness to get us access into the old Fleer factory. So wish us luck. Not much going on around here right now, but the factory goes on forever. All right. So this looks like some old storage facility from way back in the day. You all right, bud? And it just so happened there's this door back here that's kind of pried open. And when I look in here, one thing I do know about the old cases, the Fleer 1986, the cases were white. But from that point on, they're brown after that, right? So when I peek in here, there's actually it's a broken down box, but it's a white case. And it says bubble on it. So it's probably just a double bubble case. But basically, we got to get in here. And I'm too big to get in there. Come on, pal.
I am not going.
Thomas, I'll pull the door open. You go in there and just poke around a little bit. Come on, bud. All right, we'll talk about this. I was hopeful, based on that double bubble box, there'd be more stuff back here. Yeah, looking bleak, kid. Huh. Nothing hiding there. This is the double bubble box I was telling you about. So this, you know, it's very similar to the Fleer box bit of cards that's so valuable, right? But I don't see any other boxes or cases. I don't see anything else promising in here. So you're probably right. We should probably get out of here. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. All right. Okay. Thanks, bud. How long have you been working here?
About 4 years.
4 years. And you work for, is it June's Auto Service?
No, the car wash.
The car wash. Gotcha. Okay.
June's is up the driveway.
Gotcha. So you guys work at the car wash. Have you ever been up into the old Fleer manufacturing part?
Yes.
Yeah. Ever see any remnant of old cards or anything from back in the day that they used to produce?
There's some items left over.
Yeah, gotcha. And you said that like right now there's no way to access that for like somebody like me or Thomas.
No, not right now at the moment because it's hazardous. So it has a lot of things he might get hurt. Like safety reasons.
But you said at some point in the future they're going to be up there maybe working on it. And,
yeah, it's a future plan.
Yeah.
Rehab.
Now, when that time, so I have some experience with rehabbing buildings. Would you guys be open to any volunteers to help out when that time comes?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's something that can be worked out.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome. All right, very good. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Eric.
Eric, I'm Tug.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So we are finishing up our adventures, and we've got a little bit of hope for the future. It sounds like at some point down the line they are planning on going up and renovating and seeing what they have up in the upper bowels of the old Fleer plant. So see if I can get in on that at some point and keep an eye out for some treasures. Even an empty case of Fleer from 1986, even that's on eBay for thousands of dollars. So probably some great treasures. I'm hoping to get in on it at some point. So wait, hold on a second. I almost forgot the best part of the story. So as I was saying before, for a number of years, I could not find where I'd put these basketball cards. I knew I'd stuck them in a box with common baseball cards, but I had a lot of those boxes and a lot of cards. And so year after year, I'd kind of look through a box here and there and could not find them for the life of me. This went on for a good number of years. And then finally, it was actually a Christmas morning, and I was going through some cards. All of a sudden, as I was going through these cards, I hit the mother lode and I started seeing the red, white, and blue borders that the Fleer was famous for, and one after one after one. And I started seeing some of the good cards and a couple Barkley rookies, which I have right here. And that was pretty cool because he was my favorite player at the time. So I ended up, I had 2 Barkley rookie cards, and I found a couple stickers. I found a Olajuwon sticker, a Olajuwon rookie card, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sticker, but no Jordan. And then eventually I ended up finding a Jordan sticker, which these alone are worth thousands of dollars. So that was pretty awesome. And then finally, almost at the end of this row of basketball cards I'd finally found, there it was, the crown jewel, the Jordan rookie card. So here it is from 1986. This is the very card that I pulled from that 40-cent pack that I got at Cumberland Farms way back in the day. And, unfortunately, it's slightly off-centered. But other than that, it's in pretty pristine shape. It would probably be, for those of you who know what PSA is and what card grading is all about, this would probably be around an 8, but I'm not looking to sell it anytime soon. I'm just glad I found it, because had I not found it, the fact that, it's worth so much now would really haunt me. So anyway, I may have more hiding somewhere in another comments box somewhere, but I'm pretty sure I'd only gotten the one Jordan. But who knows? Maybe there's a couple more lurking up in my attic somewhere. But anyway, look for more of these in the future. Couple things I have my eyes on. I'm thinking it would be really neat to find the ball that Wilt Chamberlain used to score his 100 points at Hershey Park Arena. Nobody knows where the ball is. And speaking of balls, there's also the shot heard around the world from 1951, one of the coolest sports moments in my father's life. He bought the program cover that following year, and then eventually he had it autographed by Willie Mays. And then my mom actually had it mounted. So pretty cool stuff there. Some neat new missions to undertake and see if we can track down some cool things from the past. But so join me next time as we explore the hidden gems of the sports memorabilia world and see if we can unearth some treasures together. Take care.